gotta hit him with the update. Okay. I been getting to it when I'm up late. Hit a nigga when you at the front gate. They act like that, no. Hold up. Guess I gotta hit him with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Killer flow and hit him with the one take. Act like that, no. Guess I gotta hit him with the update. Okay. I been getting to it when I'm up late. Yes, sir. Hit a nigga when you at the front gate. Act like that, no. Guess I gotta hit him with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Killer flow and hit him with the one take. Please tell me what's to them boys. I know they ain't talking about me. Hold up. All up in a nigga DMs for the feature. I know they ain't talking about free. Shorty, no lie, no leap. I ain't gon' lose no sleep. You don't have in this Jeep. What you gon' sow, you gon' reap. Bet I'm gon' kill what I eat by the end of this beat. Put a little honey in my tea. Put a little pep in your step. I bet on my soul we feast. Bet you don't go, I bet you don't know these freaks. Gotta hit that note on key. Put it on baby, on mammy, on God, on me. Fuck nigga, you not no G. I be in the spot low key. I been at the crib, probably wonder how I got your key. They act like they know. Guess I gotta hit him with the update. I been getting to it when I'm up late. Hit a nigga when you at the front gate. They act like they know. Guess I gotta hit him with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Killer flow and hit him with the one take. Act like they know. Guess I gotta hit him with the update. I been getting to it when I'm up late. Hit a nigga when you at the front gate. Act like they know. Guess I gotta hit him with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Killer flow and hit him with the one take. Please tell me what's to these lanes, they must be out of their mind. Must be. All up in a nigga face tryna hit a blunt, I know he ain't talking about mine. Putting that work on my grind, putting that perp in my lung, I'm putting that work on her spine. Put a little Drake on my tab, long as she working that back, I ain't hurting, I'm fine. I bet I go earn it right back. Nigga just hit up my jack, got him working my line, I stay in my lane. I ain't even tripping off yours, I'm too damn worried about mine. You not on no ride, nigga ain't having no motion, we so damn tired of your lies. I ain't one of your guys, niggas can't fit in my shoes, little buddy, them not of your size. They act like they ain't know. Guess I gotta hit him with the update. I been getting to it when I'm up late. Hit a nigga when you at the front gate. They act like they ain't know. Guess I gotta hit him with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Killer flow and hit him with the one take. Act like they ain't know. Guess I gotta hit him with the update. I been getting to it when I'm up late. Hit a nigga when you at the front gate. Act like they ain't know. Guess I gotta hit him with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Killer flow and hit him with the one take. Look, I've been going up 10 days straight. I ain't getting no rest, cause I'm gon' win, I make plays. So I give my best, and you can say whatever you want about me. Do whatever gon' please you. You ain't never seen nobody come up like this and then catch amnesia. I just cook, serve, repeat. Promise y'all I'm gon' eat. I just cook, serve, repeat. Booming all on your street. I just cook, serve, repeat. Promise y'all I'm gon' eat. I just cook, serve, repeat. Booming all on your street. I been up 6 days a week. I ain't getting no sleep. How they mad already? I ain't hit my peak. If they ain't hate, then you ain't great. Shit, you know how that go. But I been way too hot to worry about no low. I jump off a jet and I'm turning the city up. Niggas know that I'm really up. Shawty thick as a pony, I tell that hoe giddy up. I been beating that kitty up, and I ain't gotta say it, they figured I get it in. I been popping my shit again. Cop a crib on the side where they don't let no niggas in. I been noticed you getting thin. I done mastered the art of my hustle. Man, you niggas one part of my struggle. So it's funny, the moment you get you some money, they flocking, they all in your bubble. I been popping this pimpin', I'm patting my stat sheet. Got my O's in the track meet. Everything that I drop gon' be hard as the last heat. Baby, come get your back beat. I been having this motion, I move like a nurse, little nigga. I can't give a fuck how you feel. All of my partners that came up from nothing, you know that I can't keep it nothing but real. Need you a verse, better come with that paper in order. I'm booming, I'm charging them steep. I'm in your city a total of week and a half. You know I ain't come here to sleep. I been going up 10 days straight. I ain't getting no rest, cause I'm gon' win, I make plays. So I give my best, and you can say whatever you want about me. Do whatever gon' please you. You ain't never seen nobody come up like this and then catch amnesia. I just cook, serve, repeat. Promise y'all I'm gon' eat. I just cook, serve, repeat. Booming all on your street. I just cook, serve, repeat. Promise y'all I'm gon' eat. I just cook, serve, repeat. booming all on your street.
I've been up 2 weeks, that's a half months with a half ounce and a whole queen. Herb pack in the backwoods with some backwoods tryna go green. Probably 10, surely not 20s. I'm like, fuck it though, I keep them hoes clean. From the coastline straight to Moline. I just pull pimp, I don't pull lean. Get more green than a golf tee. Come get your issue, get off me. All of my minutes is costly. I've been flicking my wrist, got it frosty. We been up in the score, I've been keeping a tally. My shit like a rally, we moving they soul. Fuck what you thinking, they already know. And as soon as I think it, it already flow. The hell is you saying? You gotta be playing. You niggas ain't coming like this. Hop in the booth and I'm beating the brakes off the mic. I just can't give them nothing but hits. I just been flexing on them, getting reps in. They ain't finished clapping for the next win. Got these niggas greener than they next skin. Stacking heirlooms for the next gen. I been outside, I been beachside, I been east side with the gang. I took a jet ride to the west side for some Roscoe's and a chain. I had to bounce back to the Midwest, went to Chi-Town on the train. I hit the D-Town for the weekend, swerving potholes every lane. I've been going up 10 days straight. I ain't getting no rest, cause I'm gon' win, I make plays. So I give my best, and you can say whatever you want about me. Do whatever gon' please you. You ain't never seen nobody come up like this and then catch amnesia. I just cook, serve, repeat. Promise y'all I'm gon' eat. I just cook, serve, repeat. Booming all on your street. I just cook, serve, repeat. Promise y'all I'm gon' eat. I just cook, serve, repeat. Booming all on your street. I just
run 'em, run 'em, run 'em, run 'em, run 'em, run 'em, run 'em. Yeah, just run 'em. I'm on the mezzanine, I go so hard just to fuck up my enemies. Don't need revenge when success is the remedy. Ain't for the top, I'ma do 'em like Kennedy. Mixing champagne with their Hennessy. They falling off, all these niggas is winning leads. Life gave me limits, I came out with simply. Look, I don't associate, no, we can't congregate. Focus like number 8, my shit is infinite. Move out the trauma, my therapist healing it, know that you feeling it, I'm just too weird with this, Came with the bass and I'm slapping you niggas, I feel like I'm willing this, Look, stuck in the fuck shit, kill them all at the top of my bucket list. None of you hoes on my fucking list. I go so hard when I come like this, Look, yeah, I go hard and I run up the numbers. Grinding the winter to fuck up the summer. Telling you niggas beware that I'm coming. Tell me, from the bottom, now stepping on their neck. I've been working, I've been grinding. I need all of my respect. Get it, dollars, yen, euros. Now really cashing checks. Mezzanine is on the deck. Mezzanine is on the deck. Tell me, from the bottom, now stepping on their neck. I've been working, I've been grinding. I need all of my respect. Get it, dollars, yen, euros. Now really cashing checks. Mezzanine is on the deck. Mezzanine is on the deck. Tell them that I'm coming like who I've been coming. Numbers I've been running up and up to something. Never run from nothing, gotta keep it jumping. Make sure these niggas is bumping my shit. I go too hard on the bitch. Used to be late on the rent. Used to make dollars and cents. Now all the figures are 6, bitch. Yeah, tell them other rap niggas better keep quiet. When they got a piece, guess a nigga get violent. Always got mine, cause a nigga come try it. Yeah, stepping away from the bottom feeders. It just me on my album, don't need a feature. Couldn't walk in my shoes, not a kilometer, not a centimeter, bitch. Coming from the bottom, now stepping on their neck. I've been working, I've been grinding. I need all of my respect. Get it, dollars, yen, euros. Now really cashing checks. Mezzanine is on the deck. Mezzanine is on the deck. Coming from the bottom, now stepping on their neck. I've been working, I've been grinding. I need all of my respect. Get it, dollars, yen, euros. Now really cashing checks. Mezzanine is on the deck. Mezzanine is on the deck.
What going on? What going on? What going on? What's going on? How y'all doing on this good Thursday afternoon? It's your boy Big Dog Barking, come straight out of Memphis 10 with a new live. And I see I got about 12 people in the building. What's going on? How everybody doing? I appreciate y'all coming back. Um, for everybody that's been subscribing to my channel, everybody that's been fooling with me for the past 2 years since I've been doing content and everything. I made a promise to my wife, to my brother that's in Sacramento, is that I was going to do more sports content because I do know sports, just like I know relationships. And I always be talking about how the two are intertwined. It's like when I be talking about the mindset, when I be talking about mentality, the psychology, how people do things, it's like everything basically is moving the same way, whether it's personal, whether it's business, whether it's sports, whether it's relationships, whatever the case may be, I can always intertwine mindsets and say, hey, it's the same thing. So I'm going to do a lot more sports content, a lot more sports short. I'm still going to be talking about relationships. I'm still going to be talking about life. But I said I was going to go and take my wife advice, and she was like, "I don't talk about sports because you know sports." And to many of y'all that been fooling with me, I used to coach. I used to coach my son. I had to coach a lot of boys. I never coach girls. I was like, I couldn't deal with their attitudes. Because the way I coach, I was like, I can't be the way I am around these little young girls because I might hurt their feelings just being hard, tough love. You know what I'm saying? Now I had a couple of boys that said I be hard on them, but I'm like, it's not that I don't like you, it's that I need you to do better. I had to talk like they talk, I had to move like they move in order for them to understand, like, bro, I was once a 12, 13, 14-year-old boy that was feeling myself, that was going through puberty, that was trying to get in where I fit in, dealing with girls, trying to get money and all that right there. So I already know where you're coming from and I already know where you're going if you ain't got no guidance. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I might do sports one day. One day I might do relationships. Another day I got one coming in the chamber about the dating market that's gonna be up next. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go back and forth between sports and relationships. So you know what I'm saying? Just fool with me if you fool with me. If you ain't gonna fool with me, man, by all means go somewhere else. But I'm gonna keep it real with you as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? So if this is your first time coming over here, hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. Hit that like button. You know, all likes, I appreciate it. Comment, share this out. Let everybody know what's going on over here. You know what I'm saying? I try to be the realest person on YouTube as possible. You know what I'm saying? So if you fool with me, fool with me. You ain't gonna fool with me, change the channel. Now, before I get started about today's topic, my weekend went almost perfect. My daughter came in for her brother graduation. We kicked it. We spent time together, you know, catching up on things. Cause I only see my daughter when she called me on FaceTime and all that right there. So it felt good seeing my baby back in the city, you know what I'm saying, for her brother graduation. If y'all look at my community post, y'all will see my son and my daughter. They got a picture up there, my son by himself and my son with his girlfriend. So yeah, she came in town for his graduation. Then Sunday, um, they did a little baby shower for, you know what I'm saying? The family got together and threw her little barbecue in the park slash school. Cause where we was at was behind the high school, but it was almost in the park. So park slash school, and it was great. You know what I'm saying? She left Monday. She got back to North Carolina Monday night. You know what I'm saying? So everything went good. My brother was down here from Dallas. You know what I'm saying? On my blood brother, not no brother that I just my real brother. He was down here, spent time with him. Well, yeah, a little time. You know, he was moving and grooving with his partners that's in the city. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna hold him up. You know, he was doing things that I don't do no most. So, you know, let him go and have his fun. Let him do what he's going to do. He grown, man. I can't tell him to spend time with his nephew. Like, he spent time with him, went out to eat with him and shit like that. But at the same time, I know how he get down with the niggas
Oh, excuse me. I know how you get down with the partners in Memphis, so But it was nice seeing my brother. But yeah, so my weekend went good, and I've been doing little sports shorts, talking about Giannis, talking about the MVP race. I thought I did one on the tush push being legal. They ain't get rid of it, but I'm moving and grooving. I'm doing this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to put out content. And yeah. And like I said, my wife been telling me to do sports. She like, I know basketball, I know football. She been telling me to do sports. And I'm like, man, I know relationships too. I know my way around women. I've been dealing with women for over 30 years, but I've been also been a sports fan since I was 10 when I first saw the 49ers and Joe Montana when I was sick with the chicken pox. And I seen him drive down the field and win the Super Bowl when I was 10 years old. So I'm always a Memphis Tiger fan, been a Memphis Tiger fan. When they were Memphis State, the University of Memphis, and I've been going blue and gray for years. You know what I'm saying? So that's me. 49ers and the Tigers. Now the Grizzlies, yeah, they in the city, but if they was in Vancouver, I wouldn't be cheering for them. I'm just being honest. The Redbirds, I salute them, but I don't just go to baseball games like that. You know what I'm saying? But basketball and football, that's what I know. And for the past, 4 years going, 3.5? And we're getting into this topic right now. For the last 3.5 years, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark been attached to the hip. And as y'all can see in the title, it's Takeover TV. It's Takeover TV when them two play against each other. Anytime Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, whether it's LSU and Iowa, whether it's Indiana and Chicago, anytime them two girls, them two young ladies meet up, it's Takeover TV for so many reasons. So many different reasons. And as y'all can see, as the season opener for both of them on ESPN, that was the most viewed WNBA season opener in ESPN history. Most viewed. Caitlin Clark in the Indiana Fever versus Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. Most viewed WNBA season opener in ESPN history. Them two young ladies. But why? Why? Why is Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark take over TV? Because this ain't nothing like Magic and Bird when they came into the league in 79, 80. They actually saved the NBA. Magic and Bird. Magic and Bird. This is not Magic and Bird. Because in Magic and Bird case, both of them was great basketball players in college. Both of them Hall of Fame NBA players. Angel Reese is not that good. Angel Reese is not that good of a basketball player. Yeah, she might have won a national championship at LSU, but was she the reason they won the national championship at LSU? Was she the reason that they put Iowa out of the championship game? Was she the reason? No, she wasn't the main reason. See, we know Caitlin Clark at Iowa was the focal point. Just like Steph Curry at Davidson. She's the focal point. She's the offense. She's going to have the ball in her hand the majority of the time. She got the green light. She get to do what she want to do because who else around her was just as good as her? Nobody. There was not another woman on that Iowa team that was just as good as Caitlin Clark. She got the green light. At LSU, Angel Reese had other players that was around her that was better than her. Now, don't get me wrong. I would take Angel Reese on my team. I've always said that when we had these discussions about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, is I need both of them. I need both of them as a coach. I need both of them because as I coach my son in elementary and in middle school, I know what my son going to do. He gonna put the ball in the hole. I know that for a fact. Is he gonna do all the dirty shit? No, he ain't doing all the dirty shit. He might swipe it now and then because his hands quick, but he ain't finna be bullying nobody. And that's not a knock on my son. That's me knowing what my son gonna do when he on the court. Put the ball in his hand, he got the green light. He's not gonna get dirty on defense though. He's not gonna do all that. I know that. And that's not a knock on him. That's just what I know. I need Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark as if I'm a coach. I need both of them because of what they do. But see, ever since they got in the WNBA and Caitlin Clark was the consensus number one when she got drafted, everybody knew Caitlin Clark sells tickets. Caitlin Clark sells tickets. Caitlin Clark brings in money. And I don't care what color she is, white, black, brown, green, purple. I don't care. She brings in paper. Without a shadow of a doubt. You know why? Offense sells tickets. All day, every day, offense sells tickets. And Caitlin Clark is offense. When Caitlin Clark got the ball in her hand, you don't know if she's finna do a no-look pass for an assist or finna shoot that ball from the logo. She's must-see TV with or without Angel Reese. When you look at Indiana's last year attendance, almost every game at home was sold out. Indiana Fever. Almost every game, if not every game, was sold out. Go look at Chicago with Angel Reese. They did numbers, but the big numbers came when Caitlin Clark came to town. Caitlin Clark sells tickets. She's must-see TV. She's must-see TV. Now, Angel Reese. She's a rough, rugged defender, rebounder. Draymond Green, Dennis Rodman. That's what she put me in the mind of, is individuals like that I don't look at you to score a lot of points, but I need you on the court because you're going to do all the extra. You're going to go hard. She go hard. She go hard. She get a lot of rebound now. She do get a lot of offensive rebound due to the fact she can't make a layup. But she get her own boards. Okay, it can be inflated because of your own misses. You right there at the goal and you miss it. But you going to get your own board and you take another shot and you miss it, get your own board, take another shot, get it. Take another shot, get the board, and then finally you find the score 2 points after 5 missed attempts. So maybe the rebounding is a little overinflated because of your own bricks. Now, on the defensive end, yeah, you with it. You with the shit. You with the shit on the defensive end. I can guarantee you gonna be with the shit. You gonna put your nose in the dirt. You gonna get at it. I believe Angel Reese would do that. But Angel Reese is not box office. Not in basketball. I can get an Angel Reese to play good defense and grab rebounds. I can get one of them all day, every day. As long as you determined, as long as you want to work hard, you want to go out there and bust your ass, get these boys, play this hard defense, you got a spot on my team 10 times out of 10. There's no way I won't put you on my team if you're that motivated, if you're that determined, if you're that rugged. I need that. Because I know Caitlin Clark is my offense. Caitlin Clark is my shooter. Caitlin Clark is the one I want with 2 minutes left on the clock in crunch time. I need Caitlin Clark with the ball in her hands. I would live and die with Caitlin Clark taking the last shot. I will. Angel Reese, you're not Caitlin Clark when it comes down to basketball. And you got all the Ryan Clarks and all the sisterhood or whatever the case may be you caping for because you want her to be better than Caitlin Clark in something she's not better than Caitlin Clark at. The skill set. You're good at what you're doing, but you're not better than Caitlin Clark in basketball. So now off the court, Angel Reese got Caitlin Clark beat as far as attention. As far as attention. She got a podcast. She be on red carpet events. She be at games. She be in the clubs. She be showing her ass. Every time I look up outside of basketball, you got it, Angel. You got it, by you, Barbie. You got it. You look better than Caitlin Clark. You got it. You got it. I ain't taking nothing away from you, young lady. You got it outside of basketball. You got it. 6'3". Nice shape, nice face. You got it. But when it comes down to the hardwood, you a rebounder. You a defender. You're Draymond Green. You're Draymond Green. Do I need Draymond Green? Yes. I need Draymond Green. I need Dennis Rodman. Yes, I need them. But you're not Mike. You're not Steph. You're not Mike. You're not Steph. You're not Caitlin Clark. You're not. I had to say it, and I don't care who hates it, whatever the case may be. You're not her on the court. Do what you do on the court. Now, if you want to be just as good or better than Caitlin Clark in the offseason, go work on your layups. Work on your shot. Work on your offense if you want to be just as good as Caitlin Clark. Instead of jet setting around the world and taking all these pictures for social media, showing your natural black ass, go get in the gym. Not go get in the gym to lose no weight. No, go get in the gym and grab a ball and take some shots. Work on your jumper. Work on your mid-range. Work on your three-pointer. Work on your layups. Work on your layups. Do that. If you want to compete with Caitlin Clark on the basketball court, if you want to be looked at in the same light as Caitlin Clark on the basketball court, work on your offense. Work on your offense. You ain't never got to do nothing else. Like everything else off the court, you got her beat, except for the money. That's the only thing you ain't got her beat is the money. Now, I did a little research before I came up here to look at the money. Y'all know that in college, Angel Reese NIL deals got her to about $18 million. Caitlin Clark made 3 in college off NIL money. Angel Reese at LSU was worth $18 million in NIL money. 18. Caitlin Clark was worth 3. So everybody wanted a piece of Angel Reese in college. Everybody wanted a piece of the Bayou Barbie in college. Everybody was willing to throw her some money because she was hot shit. Anytime she was pointing Her finger, the ring finger. You can't see me like she John Cena. Y'all got attached to that. Y'all was in love with him and willing to throw her money because of that. And the start of her last year at LSU, she was going through it with coach for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe your head got too big. Maybe you wasn't doing what you supposed to do in your class. I don't know. I just knew it was a little something going on with you and coach. There's a good chance you weren't gonna play, but you ended up playing anyway. Good for you. And y'all didn't repeat. You were crying. Caitlin Clark didn't win championship either. She wasn't crying. But you got your money, though. You got your money. You got your money in LSU. You got $18 million worth. $18 million. Caitlin Clark got 3. But again, even though you got your money, everybody was still talking about Caitlin Clark. Everybody was like, Caitlin Clark from Iowa is going number 1 in the draft. Hands down. Caitlin Clark worked on her craft. Caitlin Clark worked on being the best. You, on the other hand, you just did enough so people could throw money at you. Because again, you're marketable. You're way more marketable than Caitlin Clark until y'all left college. LSU, Iowa, like, yeah. You rather pay money to the chick at LSU in Louisiana than the chick in Iowa. Okay, cool. It's a attractive black girl and a so-so white girl. Okay, I get it. Y'all went with the more attractive female. Y'all threw money at her. Like, that's the pretty girl complex. They talk a lot of shit. You went there. No harm, no foul. I've seen it before. Till y'all left college. And now you got to see where you're going to go. Both of y'all went first round. Both of y'all went in the top 10. But it was a consensus that Caitlin Clark was going number 1 regardless of who else was in that draft class. It was all Caitlin Clark, number 1. And I remember in that interview that Angel Reese had when she was talking about when they look back at the WNBA 20 years from now, they're not just going to talk about one player. They're going to talk about me too. They're not just going to talk about one player. They're going to talk about me too. It's like, lady, Angel, I watched the inauguration of the WNBA. I watched Lisa Leslie and Rebecca Lobo and Cheryl Swoops and Cynthia Cooper and Tina Thompson. I watched them. I watched Houston win the first 4 championships. I watched it. I watched Lisa Leslie dunk in a Sparks uniform. I watched Sue Bird. I watched Diana Taurasi. I watched Candace Parker. I've been watching the WNBA since the inception. It's been plenty of players that play your position that play the game better than you. Angel Reese. Lisa Leslie wasn't no dominant 3-point shooter, but she had work. She had work. As a big in the WNBA, you couldn't fuck with her. She had that work. Candace Parker, to this day, I still got a crush on Candace Parker. I've been watching Candace Parker since she was a freshman at Tennessee. Candace Parker got work. Candace Parker got that work. Angel Reese, you ain't got that work. You don't scare me. When you got the ball in your hand, you don't scare me. Just like Draymond Green, don't scare me. You don't scare me. You might hit an open shot. I give you the open shot. You don't scare me. I'll let you take it. You don't scare me. In a 5-game series, or what they play, 3 best out of 3 in the WNBA playoffs, I think it's 3. It might be 5. I got to check again. I might be right. I might be wrong. I don't know. But even in the playoff series, you don't scare me in 3 games. You don't scare me in 5 games. You might win out 1 game. I'm going to put the house on that you ain't going to do that every game. You're not going to beat me every game. You might get me once, but you're not going to beat me every game. I know you're not. Caitlin Clark, she might beat me every game. Either shooting it or passing it. She can beat me more than you can beat me. So again, you made the announcement that 20 years from now, they're going to be talking about you in the same breath as Caitlin Clark. Now, mind y'all, who started all this? Who started this? If y'all do remember, like I said, who did that first? Who were doing that in the national championship game? Angel Reese, not Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese had to show off in front of Caitlin Clark because everybody was on Caitlin Clark. I beat you. No, you didn't beat me. Your team beat me. Because again, Caitlin Clark was a one-woman show in Iowa. You and your team beat me. You didn't beat me. It took all y'all to beat her, not just you. But you want to act like you was the big bad wolf that knocked down Little Red Riding Hood. I get it. I get it. You need the attention. You need somebody to prop you up in the same way they propping up Caitlin. You need that because you don't get it when it comes down to basketball. You need the attention. You need the controversy. You need all of that. You need to be attached to her coattails. See, with Magic and Bird can hold their own with or without the other. Because both of them was great. Both of them was great basketball players. They didn't need, Larry Bird did not need Magic Johnson when he was playing for the Celtics in the Eastern Conference. When he had to worry about Philadelphia, when he had to worry about the Bulls, when he had to worry about Atlanta. He didn't need Magic Johnson to prove his greatness when he had to play against other great players night in, night out. Magic Johnson did not need Larry Bird to show his greatness when he out there playing Portland and the Supersonics when they was in Seattle, Utah. He did not need Larry Bird. He could hold his own. His team could hold his own. You, Angel Reese, need Caitlin Clark to stay relevant in the WNBA. Caitlin Clark don't need you. Angel Reese. I mean, if the rivalry started when they was in high school, then it started in high school. But who started it? Who started it? Who start like again? Who need who for this takeover TV? Who need who? Angel Reese need Caitlin Clark to stay relevant in the WNBA. Caitlin Clark don't need Angel Reese to be relevant in the WNBA. Think about that. Every time they meet, it's always something behind the rivalry. It's always something. And who starts talking first? Who is always at the center of attention in this rivalry that's not a rivalry because you're not that good as a scorer? Who's always the one in the middle of it? Who's always the one running their mouth? Who's the one that's the first to talk? Angel Reese. Angel Reese is the one always bumping her gums about Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese needs y'all to not focus on Caitlin Clark, but put the focus on me because I am an attention hog. I love attention. I've been getting attention all my life. I'm the Bayou Barbie. Why are you not paying me no attention? Because you're not a good basketball player. And I said this in the beginning. Angel Reese has Caitlin Clark built as a socialite, as a social media darling. She has her beat. You don't hear her complaining then. You don't hear her complaining then when she's on her podcast. You don't hear her talking about Caitlin Clark on her podcast. You don't hear her mentioning Caitlin Clark when she's in them Reebok offices. You don't hear her talking about Caitlin Clark when she got on her beats. You don't hear about Caitlin Clark when it's all Angel. When Angel has the attention. When Angel has everybody fiending over her. Doing this, that, and the third for her. You don't hear nothing about Caitlin Clark because everybody kissing her ass. Everybody giving her the attention she wants. Because again, off the floor, off the court, in regular clothes, she's still a woman and she look good. I'm 100% man. Yeah, she look good. I would love to have an Angel Reese on my arm if I was single. I would love to have Angel Reese on my arm if I was single. So again, off the floor, you don't care about Caitlin Clark off the floor. Because all the attention off the floor goes to you. Hands down, you got it. On the floor, on the court, on the hardwood, you have to be the victim because Caitlin Clark better than you. And you know she better than you. But your ego, your pride, your vanity, whatever you want to call it, it's shattered, it's fractured when y'all play against each other because you know the girl better than you. And instead of just taking your L as a professional, you come up with something every time y'all play against each other. Just so win or lose, the attention is always on you when y'all play each other. When you beat Caitlin Clark, you ain't talking bad about her. You ain't you happy that you beat her. You got all the good things in the world to say about the game and your team and woo woo woo. You don't bring up nothing negative when you beat Caitlin Clark, but when you lose and y'all got y'all ass spanked. Racist comments. Oh, the Indiana fans are racist. Well, what they say, Angel? I don't know. I didn't hear them, but I know they said something. Oh, okay. You heard them say something, but you don't know what they said. You heard them say something, but you don't know what was said. But you know they was racist. Yeah. I ain't gonna say you 100% wrong. I ain't gonna say you 100% wrong because as a coach for AAU, middle school, high school, whatever the case, elementary, I done heard parents talking bad about other kids on the court. Talking about how they look, how they shoot, how they run, all that. All of that. So I ain't gonna say they ain't say nothing bad about you. I ain't gonna say they didn't say it. What did they say that you heard for you to say it was racist? Did you hear that? Or are you just saying something because you got spanked by 30 with a triple double? Which one is it? Which one is it? Did you actually hear a racist slur, or you're just saying something so folks won't talk about the 20, 10, and 10 triple-double Caitlin Clark put on Chicago in a blowout. Because you know, people that cover the WNBA, people that cover basketball in general, had something to say about that ass whoop at the hands of Caitlin Clark. And you know, Angel Reese, you've been in the limelight for a minute. You've been in the spotlight for a minute, Angel. You already know how the game goes. What better way to take away Caitlin Clark's accomplishments than to say something negative? What better way to squash the Indiana Fever ass whooping than to say, oh, their fans said something bad about me? Instant deflection off the ass whooping because you need the attention. Because showing shit stink. If the shoe was on the other foot and y'all beat Indiana by 30, and somebody supposedly, allegedly said something racist about you, you wouldn't felt the same way. You would have took your dub and trotted down the yellow brick road to the next game. But because you got your ass spanked at the hands of Caitlin Clark, oh, they were being racist. The Indiana fans were being racist. But I don't know what they said. I just know they were being racist. Angel Reese needs the attention on the basketball court, but she's not going to do what it takes to get the attention of Caitlin Clark get. She's not going to do what it takes to be Asia Wilson. She's not going to do what it takes to be the great Diana Taurasi. So she's not going to do it. She's not going to do it. Do she care about basketball like Caitlin Clark do? I remember when Caitlin Clark signed the deal with Nike, and everybody was up in arms about that. And I'm like, well, I used to work for Nike. I used to have these conversations with folks in these offices and these cubicles and shit like that about what's going on, because in Memphis, that's the biggest Nike warehouse. And plenty of athletes came through the warehouse to work on shoes, to talk to executives and all that right there. And I would do my little inside job. I would be outside of work and I'd be talking to certain people and know what's going on and shit like this. It was a lot of things I knew that I didn't say to anybody about certain shoes and did that and the third. But one thing I did know was like, I said this. I said, Nike's not going to give Angel Reese no shoe deal. I said that. I said, Angel Reese not getting no Nike deal. I said that. I was like, no. I said, I know the brand. I know the inside workings from the level I was at. I knew the inside workings. I'm like, Nike's not throwing Angel Reese no deal. Because they don't believe she's gonna sell shoes. They didn't believe Angel Reese was good enough to sell shoes. Now, mind you, this is the same company that messed up Steph Curry. When they had him in trying to get him to sign with Nike, y'all messed up their whole pitch. That's why he went unarmed. But they had Steph Curry in the building. They messed it up. They didn't have enough faith in Steph Curry because, again, he's a 6'3", like, whatever the case, whatever you want to say about it, they didn't believe him. They believe in LeBron. They believe in Kevin Durant. They believe in Michael Jordan. You feel what I'm saying? Giannis, Paul George, Chris Paul, Carmelo. They believed in them. They didn't believe in Steph Curry. They blew the pitch. Steph Curry go to unarmed, and Steph Curry the main and unarmed. Not get messed up. But when it came down to Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, they were like, oh no, we know Angel Reese ain't good for business. Caitlin Clark is. Now, whatever deal she got at Reebok, she got the deal at Reebok. That's all on Shaq. Allen Iverson might have something to do with it, but we don't know the numbers. It ain't 28 million like Nike gave Caitlin Clark. I know that much. Because Nike said you're not going to sell shoes. You're bad for our brand. You're bad for our brand. You're not going to get the sales we need to get. You feel what I'm saying? Angel Reese need Caitlin Clark more than Caitlin Clark need Angel Reese. Caitlin Clark does not need Angel Reese. Angel Reese need Caitlin Clark as far as basketball related. Outside the basketball, Angel Reese don't need Caitlin Clark. Cause y'all gonna swoon all over her, y'all gonna kiss her ass, y'all gonna prop up, y'all gonna praise her for every little thing she do, every little outfit she got on, every podcast she do, y'all gonna tune in, y'all gonna pay attention, y'all gonna give her exactly what she want. Y'all gonna bless her because she look good. Y'all gonna bless her because she got a nice little conversation. It might be a little ratchet here and there. And I just said to myself, if I was a single man, I would love to have Angel Reese on my arm. I'm just like y'all when it comes down to her as a person. I'm just like every other man. It's like, yeah, physically, I would love to be with Angel Reese. But the basketball coach in me, the basketball fan in me is like she's Draymond Green. She's Dennis Rodman. She good at what she do, but she's not Mike. She will never be Mike. She would never be Caitlin Clark on the basketball court. She's Angel Reese. But like I said, as long as Caitlin Clark is white and Angel Reese is black, and every time they play each other, because when you think about Indiana, you're thinking about the cornfields and all that. When you think about Chicago, you're thinking about what, Chirac, O'Block. If it's a narrative, you feel what I'm saying? It fits a narrative. Chicago, Indiana. Y'all ain't too far from each other. It fits a narrative. Black girl in Chicago, white girl in Indiana. It fits the narrative. It fits the racism narrative, in which we all try to capitalize on, is the racism. Because like I said, every time Caitlin Clark beats Angel Reese, is always some racial shit behind it. When Caitlin Clark hit the league, everybody was like, oh, Caitlin Clark is finna help the WNBA generate revenue. The WNBA is a dying product. It don't make no money. But Caitlin Clark gave it a little boost. And as soon as Caitlin Clark gave the WNBA a little boost, here come all the other females saying, quit putting so much attention on this one player when it's plenty of players that's just as good as her. Again, I watched Lisa Leslie. I watched Dawn Staley. I watched Cynthia. I watched the WNBA when it first started. And I used to watch women's college basketball. To this day, I would watch women's college basketball. So some of the women that came in the league, black or white, I saw them dominate in college. And I saw them play good in the WNBA, black or white. But for some strange reason, this white girl, this black girl, the white girl come in and give y'all a boost that the other white girls and other black ladies before y'all, the women before them, the women before her, came in and didn't generate nothing. Nothing. It's been a dying product since the inception. It ain't made a profit yet. Yet. And she come in and ticket sales go through the roof, and merchandising going through the roof, and TV, like they on ESPN, Ion, they on all 3-4 channels. Because of this one young lady. And y'all mad because of her helping y'all get chartered flights and better hotel accommodations and all that. It's more money coming into y'all because of her. But you want to say no, it's because of the women before her. The women before her weren't making no money. Wasn't making no money. Y'all had to contact the big brothers of the NBA to cut you a check to cover payroll. And you come asking for more, and you not making no money. She come in and give y'all a little revenue boost, and y'all mad at her giving y'all a revenue boost, talking about, oh, it ain't just because of her. It's because of all of us. Well, if that was the case, why y'all ain't made a profit yet? Since the inception, why y'all ain't made a profit yet? If it's because of all y'all. Y'all ain't got out the red yet. You still in the red, but she helping y'all get out the red. And you say, no, don't put all that on her. It's everybody. No, it's not. No, it's not. What's her name? Sabrina. I can't ask you. I hope I'm saying her name right. She cold. She cold. She was in the 3-point contest against Steph, wasn't it? And I said that I was like, all y'all needed was for her to beat Steph in the 3-point contest to say, see, we're just as good as the men. Maybe better. Steph put that to bed. And Sabrina still cold. Sabrina got the co-sign from Kobe. His daughter loved Kobe. I mean, Kobe's daughter loves Sabrina. Excuse me for saying that. So it ain't like we don't give y'all props. It ain't like the men don't give the women props when they good. Y'all just want to turn in a profit. Maybe because y'all can't dunk. That's the only thing I can really see is like y'all got some decent offense. And I've always said because of the women's game and the men's game, of course, the women more fundamentally sound because they can't jump 45 inches off the ground. But they shot look better. They're probably more efficient. They probably shoot better than the men, but I said, yeah, they can't dunk. That's about it. Yeah, I just seen a Candy Parker and a Lisa Led and a Brittany Griner dunk. I think I saw Sherry Miller back in the day dunk. I think I saw that. So I done seen a couple of female dunk, but ain't nobody dunking. Y'all ain't punching that thing like T-Mac or Kobe or Jordan. Y'all ain't doing it. I done seen a couple of high school girls that getting up off the ground. You know what I'm saying? But that's rare. But again, y'all better shooters. Y'all fundamentally sound. Y'all better fundamentally because it's some men that play the game that don't need to play. Caitlin Clark gave the WNBA a revenue boost. And y'all want to sit there and say, don't give her the praise. And again, why? When it's true. Oh, I know why. Because she's white. In a predominantly black league, the white girl is putting y'all in the game. And y'all don't like it. And I'm a full bone, I'm black. This ain't racist. I don't care. Because if she was a black girl hooping and gave the WNBA a revenue boost, I'd be all for it too. It's just a simple fact is that y'all need this rivalry. Y'all need this to cash in everywhere. Social media, old school media, newspaper. Y'all need this rivalry. Every time these two women play against each other, y'all need that. from a financial standpoint, from a racial standpoint, from a gender standpoint. Y'all need this rivalry. Y'all need this to exist on so many different levels. Y'all need this. Y'all need this. It's Takeover TV. Enjoy it while it lasts, because if Angel Reese don't get any better on offense, whether it be a 4-year rivalry and she out the door, you'll see on social media. You'll probably see her around. You'll probably see her on Love and Hip Hop. You'll probably see on Baddies or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, if she don't get no better as far as scoring, how long you think she gonna last to make this a rivalry? How long? If Angel Reese don't get better as a basketball player, the money train gonna be over with for all y'all that's capitalizing off this quote unquote rivalry. The money train gonna be over with if she don't get better as a basketball player. It's gonna be over with. Off the court, she make plenty of money, and even off the court, she don't make as much money as Caitlin Clark off the court. Cause what they said about she worth $2 million, she said that was way out. Well, if she was way off at $2 million, and she probably still cashing in all them NIL checks, what makes you think Caitlin Clark number ain't way off? They said she worth $5 million. That's a $3 million difference between the two. And if Angel Reese said her number is off, she making more than $2 million. She worth more than $2 million. Then chances are Caitlin Clark is worth more than $5 million. So hey, I enjoy it. I watch it, but I watch it because I like basketball. I watch it. I really don't care about the racial aspect, because I already know y'all gonna use it. You gotta use it in order to save Angel. People gotta use it in order to save Angel. It ain't because she's terrible. It ain't because she's terrible. It's because she don't get the respect as a black woman. It ain't because she's a bad shooter. She's going through a lot of pressure as a black woman in the WNBA that's predominantly black. Right. All it is that Caitlin Clark is a better basketball player than Angel Reese, and a lot of us that share the same color as I do don't like the fact that people that's my skin color can prop up Caitlin Clark without any racial bias. I just like good basketball. And the funny part about all this is how you gonna feel about Cooper Flag over Dylan Harper, over Ace Bailey, over Trey Johnson? How do y'all feel with the consensus number one pick in the NBA draft is a white boy? Not a foreign, not a Jokic, not a Ginobili, not a Kristaps. Oh no, he's American made, straight out of Maine. Graduated high school early, had a magnificent run as a Duke Blue Devil. He's white. He's white. So what him and Dylan Harper, when they play against each other, is y'all gonna have the same effect that when Cooper Flag beats Dylan Harper? Is it racism when Cooper Flag get on Dylan Harper ass? Is it gonna be racism when Cooper Flag get on Ace Bailey ass? Is it gonna be racism when Cooper Flag get on any of these other black male basketball players that's in the NBA draft? Is y'all gonna scream racism when Cooper Flag get on their ass? Or is you just gonna sit back and watch? and just enjoy basketball. Pick your poison. Be consistent. If it's racism with Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, make sure you say racism when it's Dylan Harper and Cooper Flag. Or just be like me and say, Cooper Flag tore his ass up. Cooper Flag tore his ass up. That was something I was saying the whole season. Cooper Flag is a beast. And he white. I like good basketball. I like good football. And the whole racism with Shedeur Sanders, he slid because of racism. The number one pick was a black quarterback. The number one pick was a black quarterback. So how was that racism? When the number one pick was black. And again, y'all want to hype up a situation and claim everything else. When I was like, truth be told, Shedeur was a third round pick. No later than third round. Now, I did say they slapped him in the face when he got picked in the fifth round, but I said he's no worse than third round. No worse than third round. And all you so-called fans that watched the slide and were having a fit, Mel Kiper Jr.'s, didn't understand how Jackson Dart got picked over Shedeur Sanders and Tyler Shock and Dylan Gabriel. Y'all didn't understand that. And y'all want to say, he can't be black. He can't be this. He can't be that. Maybe he wasn't that good. You ever thought about that? I mean, he did have he was a little bit over 500 in Colorado. He wasn't the world beater. First year, 4-8. Which was a very good improvement from that 1-11 season. 1-11 season they had before Deion got there. Yeah, they won 4 games. And I remember when they played Oregon, I was like, Oregon finna beat their ass. While everybody was talking about, they got a chance to go to the national chance. I say, pump your brakes. Pump your brakes. Bo Nix finna tear that ass up. Don't even worry about it. Pump your brakes. And it did exactly what happened. Oregon kicked their ass. Then he had to play USC. Caleb Williams kicked their ass. That was the first year. Then you go to the Big 12, and the Big 12 wasn't as competitive as the Pac-12. You went 9-3 in a league that was not as competitive as the Pac-12 before they disbanded. And you got your ass told by BYU in your last game. Or when they played Nebraska, and Nebraska got on their ass, you get the press conference talking about, Raiola had a running game, and Raiola had an offensive line, and nigga, your daddy the coach. He the coach. Why your line ain't blocking for you? Why you ain't got no running game? Your daddy the coach. Tell him. Don't tell me that you getting beat because you ain't got no running game. You don't hand the ball off. Your line ain't blocking. Hey, sometimes you got to hurry up and throw it. But you get the Johnny Unitas Award, like Cam Ward said, bro, you ain't do nothing but screens and check downs. If that was a part of my offense, I'd be at 90% accuracy. If I could just throw check downs and screens. So again, I don't care about the color of the player. Can you play? Can you play? Can you play? I don't care if you're a black man, black girl, black woman. I don't care if you're a white man, white woman, Hispanic, Asian, German, African. I don't care. I don't care. Can you play? That's all I care about. Can you play? Can you play? And again, before I get off here, And I appreciate everybody coming through. Bruh. Caitlin Clark can play. Caitlin Clark sells tickets. Offense sells tickets. And what they say, defense wins games. Angel, quit worrying about the attention Caitlin Clark gets on the court. She's going to get it no matter who she playing against. She's not playing you the whole WNBA season. She might see you 3 more times, if that. If that. She going to sell out wherever she go. At home, on the road, they're going to sell tickets. If you're not going to work on your offense, be the best defender, rebounder you can possibly be. Because they need it. They're needed. Just take the back seat and know you're not that chick. You're never going to get past them. Unless you want to go in the gym and work on your game, you're never going to get past Caitlin Clark. And if being a socialite, a social media darling, means more than you than actually working on your game, so be it. So be it. But you can't say you didn't have the opportunity to be better than what you is. You're a WNBA player. You got plenty of opportunity to be better than what you is. Quit blaming her skin color. Quit using your skin color as a crutch. Quit blaming her skin color for the reason why you're not successful on the court. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It got everything to do with your game. If you don't want to get better, that's on you. But don't play victim because you go 4 for 24. And the majority of the shots you missing is right there at the goal. Layups. Your rebound numbers look good, but yeah, you had to miss 7 shots in a row to get 8 rebounds. At least 6, 7. I don't know. I have my numbers off right now. Ain't got nothing to do with her skin. Got everything to do with your game. And as long as you keep losing to the little white girl, you're going to always claim they don't treat a black woman right. In a league that's mostly black. Right on. Anyway, I'm going to get on down. I appreciate everybody coming through. You know what I'm saying? Like this, share this, subscribe if you don't subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, comment. I appreciate everybody coming through. And I will get over with you at another time. Holla at y'all.
Run 'em, run 'em, run 'em, run 'em, run 'em, run 'em, run 'em. Yeah, just run 'em. I'm on that mezzanine. I go so hard just to fuck up my enemies. Don't need revenge when success is the remedy. Ain't for the top, I'ma do 'em like Kennedy. Mixing champagne with their Hennessy. They falling off, all these niggas is winning leagues. Life gave me limits, I came out with simply. Look, I don't associate, no, we can't congregate. Focus like number 8, my shit is infinite. Move out the trauma, my therapist healing it, Know that you feeling it, I'm just too weird with this, Came with the bass and I'm slapping you niggas, I feel like I'm willing this, Look, stuck in the fuck shit, kill them all at the top of my bucket list. None of you hoes on my fucking list. I go so hard when I come like this, Look, yeah, I go hard and I run up the numbers. Grinding the winter to fuck up the summer. Telling you niggas beware that I'm coming. Coming from the bottom, now stepping on their necks. I've been working, I've been grinding. I need all of my respect. Getting dollars, yeah, euros. Now really cashing checks. Mezzanine is on the deck. Mezzanine is on the deck. Coming from the bottom, now stepping on their necks. I've been working, I've been grinding. I need all of my respect. Getting dollars, yeah, euros. Now really cashing checks. Mezzanine is on the the deck. Mezzanine is on the deck. Tell them that I'm coming, like who I've been coming. Numbers I've been running, I've been up to something. Never run from nothing, gotta keep it jumping. Make sure these niggas is bumping my shit. I go too hard on the bitch. Used to be late on the rent. Used to make dollars and cents. Now all the figures are six, bitch. Yeah, tell them other rap niggas better keep quiet. When they got a piece, guess a nigga get violent. Always got mine, cause a nigga come try it. Yeah, stepping away from the bottom feeders. It just me on my album, don't need a feature. Couldn't walk in my shoes, not a kilometer, not a centimeter, bitch. Coming from the bottom, now stepping on it, neck. I've been working, I've been grinding. I need all of my respect. Get it, dollars, yeah, euros. Now really cashing checks. Mezzanine is on the deck. Mezzanine is on the deck. Coming from the bottom, now stepping on it, neck. I've been working, I've been grinding. I need all of my respect. Get it, dollars, yeah, euros. Now really cashing checks. Mezzanine is on the deck. Mezzanine is on the deck.